All right, I want to point out a very easy way to understand the Earthship concept. Everybody knows what a thermos bottle is. This understanding, in my opinion, could change the world. This is a thermos bottle. You get up in the morning, say, and you make your soup, and you pour it into a pan and heat it up with gas energy. And then you pour that soup into your thermos bottle. And if you pour that soup into your thermos bottle, it's all insulated, the thermos bottle, and you're pouring it into a jacket of insulation. So then when you put the cap on your thermos bottle, your soup, which is really mass, is trapped in a jacket of insulation, and that keeps the soup warm. Everybody knows you go back for your soup at noon or at the end of the day even, and it's warm because the jacket of insulation won't let the soup lose its heat. So now let's take it a little further here. Let's put you in the soup in a bubble. You are now surrounded by thermal mass. That's what the soup is. Thermal mass. You're in a bubble inside hot mass, and the hot mass is inside a jacket of insulation. Now, everybody knows that this works, except we've got no thermos bottles with people inside the soup. But let's take the thermos bottle and turn it on its side for examination here. And looking at it this way, you still have the jacket of insulation around the soup, and you are in your bubble in the soup. The soup is the thermal mass. Now let's take that a step further. Let's slice off part of the thermos bottle and put glass there, and let the sun come in, orient it to the south, and let the sun come in and heat the soup rather than the gas burner on your stove. The sun comes in and heats the soup. The soup can't lose its heat because of the jacket of insulation. Now you're still in a bubble inside the soup. So now you've got a thermal solar dynamic situation. You've got the sun coming in and heating the soup, and you're in a bubble inside the soup, so the soup keeps you warm, and the soup cannot lose its heat because of the jacket of insulation. That is the Earthship concept, and it's been in play for, I don't know how long thermos bottles have been around, but certainly decades. And now let's take that and put it into the configuration of a home. You have the jacket of insulation all the way around. The soup now is the earth-rammed tires with dense mass. And so you're surrounded by this dense mass, the soup, which is surrounded by the jacket of insulation, and now your bubble inside is a little bigger. You know, that's because you don't want to be cooked by the soup. You want to be a little milder in terms of your comfort, and so you're essentially still in a bubble inside mass, and the mass is inside a jacket of insulation, and we're bringing the sun in from the south to heat it. Now that is the configuration that results in what we call the refuge Earthship. It is simply a buried bubble surrounded by mass, soup, surrounded by a jacket of insulation. The thermos bottle understanding, in my opinion, could really change the world, because no building would ever need any kind of heat again. Thank you.